Welcome back to the Well Regulated Podcast. This is episode number 27. How's it going, everybody? I know it's been a little while since before the new year. Man, 2026 has been crazy for me, but a lot of good things have been happening, and at least in my life. But we got that whole war in Iran popping off, so that's kind of bringing things down a little. So I thought maybe today we would check out something that's maybe more uplifting in the spirits. You know what I mean? So uh, I don't know if you guys know this, but the rapper Afroman, a few years ago, he had his house raided by the Adams County Sheriff's Department. And pretty much what happened there is he, uh, I guess it was bad information from a confidential informant or whatever. It was a crackhead. They said he had kidnapping victims, a dungeon, and all kinds of stuff. So they raided his house and they didn't find anything, because the information was bad. So they destroyed a lot of his property, allegedly stole some money, and then to recoup some of his losses, he started making songs and putting out music videos on like YouTube and stuff, trying to make some of that sweet ad money. And a bunch of the cops got together and they tried to sue him for defamation. So it didn't end up well for them. They ended up losing the case. It was a jury trial, and they did not find any of their claims were substantiated, and ended up agreeing with the defendant, who was Afroman. And the whole like trial, like it was pretty funny, and it was sad to see like this kind of show have to go on for something that is so kind of cut and dry for like regular people. So they lost the case, none of their claims were substantiated, and the whole thing was pretty hilarious. So I got some clips and stuff. The whole thing was funny. So I think this isn't one of the first ones that I've found, but this is what happened at the end. Cops raid Afroman's house, find nothing, so he spends 3 years roasting them in songs. Cops sue for defamation. Afroman brings a cop's wife to court, brings the cop's ex-wife as like his only witness, and he dressed like that, and he won. So, way to go, Afroman. So I just want to listen to some of this testimony real quick.
But anyway,
Let's start this over.
Back when I did that show, I remember it was five. But anyway,
So is it your testimony that they actually took $5,000 instead of
no, I just know.
$4,390?
I know when I did that show, it was with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa at Red Rocks in Denver. The balance of that show for me, they sent in a deposit, but the balance was $5,000. I put the $5,000 in my coat pocket. I got drunk, I got high, and I forgot to get that money, and I hung that suit back there, and that's where they got that money from.
So it was $5,000 they got?
Yes, it was $5,000 that was in my suit when I got paid in Red Rocks. Now, after all of this stuff, whatever, it's I don't really know the complete number. It's 46, it's 430, the number bounces up and down. But all I know is I got paid $5,000 at the Red Rocks with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa when I played the Red Rocks in Denver.
And you got $4,000 returned, right?
I don't know the exact amount.
Well, you were there with the news when you got it.
Right, and the lady at the sheriff's station admitted that the sheriff was short. It was $5,000 from back when I did that show. I remember it was five. But anyway.
So is it your testimony that they actually took $5,000 instead of $4,390?
No, I just know. I know when I did that show, it was with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa at Red Rocks in Denver. The balance of that show for me, they sent in a deposit, but the balance was $5,000. I put the $5,000 in my coat pocket. I got drunk, I got high, and I forgot to get that money, and I hung that suit back there.
So there you go. He's alleging that they stole money. And what happened was is he goes to the jail to get the evidence, which is his money back, and it's short. It's not all there. And he had taken the news crew down there, and in his own words, he took him down there because he didn't want to be Epsteined or anything like that, which I totally get. I totally agree with. I mean, they're already messing with him like that, so man, this stuff's just crazy. Here, I got another one queued up.
The lady at the sheriff department just volunteered the information. I was sitting there, if she had been, I might not even known I got ripped off. She admitted it live on Channel 19 News that the money wasn't right.
You remember in your deposition when I asked you why did you bring the news when you picked up the money?
Yeah, I didn't want to get beat up or Epstein at the sheriff's station after I seen him running around my house with AR-15s. So that's why I brought the news and my attorney. So to make sure I got out of that place with my money.
You brought the news to protect you physically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't bring the news because you already knew there was a miscount and you were going to make.
I didn't know nothing about the miscount. I didn't know. I figured they stole my money. They turned my cameras off. So if you turn my cameras off, you must got something bad. No money. Nothing. The lady at the
Yep. So they cut the camera wires, turn the cameras off. His money goes missing. He goes to pick it up, and all of a sudden it's miscounted. You know what I mean? It's miscounted. Man, this stuff just gets nuts. All right, so this one, it says it's from day 2. Seems pretty interesting. Let's go.
And is it true that one of your big motivation, really, in making all of these posts is to make money?
To pay for the damage that they brought to my house under the circumstance that they shouldn't have even been there in the first place.
Okay. So the answer to my question is yes, your motivation was to make money.
To pay for the damages that they brought to my house under the circumstances that they shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Have you made enough yet to make up for it?
Not really. You know.
How much have you made on it?
I don't know exactly, but it wasn't hardly $24,000.
$24,000.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that.
You're still making money on today, right, with the new posts and advertisements and things?
That's publicity.
You're still selling merchandise, aren't you?
No, publicity. Just me. Just everybody. Thanks to them bringing publicity to this, it's just an opportunity to run numbers up and be an entertainer.
Take advantage.
And the more lies, outrageous lies you tell about them, the more money you can make, right?
Fact, they never should have came to my house in the first place. Fact, if they hadn't have came to my house, they wouldn't have put themselves on the video camera and in my music career. All of this is their fact. All of this is their fault, and they have the audacity to sue me. These people and you are the predators and the victim at the same time.
So what they did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything you
Under the circumstance that I got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so, because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
Very well said. I mean, it can't be laid out more clear than that. He's the victim, and now they're suing him. It's crazy. Here's kind of the continuation of that. Here we go.
Kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so, because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
You were at Lisa Phillips's deposition, correct?
Yes, sir.
In your lawyer's office?
Yes, sir.
Same office where you filmed part of that video last Friday?
Yes, sir.
And you saw how upset she was when she was answering your lawyer's questions about how this had affected her, right?
Yes, yes.
And you saw your attorney say, do we need to take a break?
Yes.
And you saw her say, no, Let's go on and get this over with.
Yes, sir.
You saw all that.
Yes.
You knew she was upset.
Just like she knew I was upset when she was standing in front of my kids with an AR-15 with her hand around the trigger ready to shoot me. Just like she knew I was upset when she cut my cameras. But I'm not a person. She is. So I'm sorry for being a victim. Let's talk about the predators.
Okay. So you saw all that. You saw how upset she was. You heard the testimony about her children. You heard the testimony at the depositions about Randy Newland's daughter who came home upset. You heard all that. But you're still posting stuff about
Yeah,
it.
because I understand it was Randy's fault and all of their fault for coming to my house in the first place. So if they hadn't came to my house, their children wouldn't be saying nothing. None of this would be going home if they had did their research and did things right. So all of this is their fault. And now they want to sue me for their mistake.
100%. They messed up bad. Now they're suing him. He made them look
Is
like
there anything that
clowns,
could
which
change
they
your
already
mind
are.
about what you're doing to these deputies?
Is there anything that can change my mind about the fact that they shouldn't have been at my house in the first place?
Right.
Is there anything that can change my mind about how my money shouldn't have been touched in the first place?
Right?
No.
Fuck all that.
That's all the questions I have. Thank
Damn
you.
right.
You're welcome.
Boom, bitch.
So what they
That's a fucking mic drop right there. The shit is nuts. This nice young lady, Megan Cuniff, has been really, really up on it on that trial. So shout out to you. But man, I mean, it's just crazy. And all we've heard so far is Afroman's testimony. We haven't heard any of the testimony from the cops yet. So let's fucking look into that. Here we go. This one's a good one.
Sorry. Sean, you were called Officer Pound Cake by Mr. Foreman?
Multiple times.
You were also-
received hundreds of pound cakes at work from different people.
Okay. And the context of that name comes from a music video that Mr. Foreman created, correct?
I don't know where he got it at, but you'd have to ask him that question.
Well, I'm going to play what's marked Defense Exhibit B. I'd like you to watch this.
All right, here we go. This is gold.
The Adams County Sheriff kicked down my door. Then I heard the glass break. They found no kidnapping victims, just some living pound cake. Mama's living pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. Living pound cake. He wanna put down his life. Living pound cake. Trending on TikTok. Living pound cake. He's a family guy. Living pound cake. Munchies because he got hot. Living pound cake. Pound cake. He's a Adams County Sheriff. He's hungry and he's big as hell. He was sniffing for weed. Then he smelled another smell. What was that? Mama's living down here. It's so nice. He made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. Of what?
All right, so we had some other testimony from the same guy. Let's check it out.
I believe it applies to myself. We're not the thinnest people in the world, are we?
I'm going to call you fat, but okay.
I was calling myself fat. But you would agree that we're not thin people.
Absolutely.
And you would agree that how you conduct yourself during a search and everything reflects directly on your reputation?
Absolutely.
You don't believe everything you read on the internet, do you?
No.
You actually probably don't believe everything you read in the newspaper, do you?
No.
You would agree that Exhibit D that I played, the song Lemon Pound Cake,
The
is
whole
a music
song.
video for entertainment?
There again, he made accusations that I smoke weed on there, which I don't.
So
So that was a lie as well.
So you are suing based upon him saying you smoked weed in a song?
No, I'm just saying that
So that
goes along
statement is
with
not
some
part
the
of this
other edits
lawsuit?
he's done.
Let's let him finish.
Okay.
I say that goes along with some of the other rhetoric that he's told about us, lies he's told about us.
Okay. Could that be exaggeration to make the song funny?
I don't think it's funny.
Dude, these guys don't even know what they're
Would a
talking about.
reasonable person listening to that believe that Mr. Foreman is stating facts?
You don't know what somebody's thinking. You wouldn't think we'd get 300 calls a day threatening to kill us. Somebody's buying into it.
This may sound stupid,
Oh
but
my God.
I believe it applies to myself.
Hilarious. All right, dude, that is nuts. All right, let me find. Here's testimony here. Right here is when the whole case. Like this is when you knew. This is when you know. Like these guys have no case. This is great. Just watch.
Been with my wife for 28 years. She didn't have an affair with Mr. Foreman. She didn't make my daughter with Mr. Foreman. But now my family has to be harmed because of straight up 100% lies. Where in the world is it okay to make something up for fun that's damaging to others when you know for sure it's an absolute lie? That's a problem.
Some of these posts that we've seen call you a thief.
Yes.
Did that affect you or your job in any way?
Yes, we as we've already heard, we can't go to calls, not figuratively every call, but the frequency of it, like people automatically, you're stealing Mr. Foreman's money. You illegally raided him. You've done all these things.
These guys.
You know,
They go to respond
your wife's
to a
having
call,
sex with him. Is that why you stole his money?
and the
Never touched
victim
his
is
money.
like,
It's been proven.
"You stole
He
his
knows.
money."
We never
Somebody
touched
say
his
that
money.
to you?
Yes. You can't make these simple street arrests with people that are mouthy. I get that. But now there's just fuel.
All right, here we go. Listen.
So you were called a couple names by Mr. Foreman, one of those being, what was it, Beetle Bailey.
Yes, sir.
Does anyone believe you're Beetle Bailey?
Probably not. That's a drawn cartoon.
Beetle Bailey is a cartoon that's in the newspaper.
Sure.
Been there for years. So that would be an exaggeration. Okay. And when they call you a son of a bitch, that would be an opinion.
I'd say that would be an opinion.
Okay. Because there's no way we can prove whether you're a son of a bitch or not.
Nah, she's been dead for years.
Sorry. I am sorry about your mother on that. I am. The same thing with being called, I think it's Gomer Pyle.
Yes.
No one would think you're Gomer Pyle from the movie.
Obviously, that's a character in a movie.
But you're not that person.
No.
This may sound stupid, but you've been a law enforcement officer for a long time, correct?
Yes.
You've been called many derogatory names, correct?
Over the years, yes.
You've been called a son of a bitch before, correct?
Not published, but yes.
Okay. You've been called other things even worse, correct?
I'm sure over the years I've been called many things.
It would be fair to say that during those years, people probably said bad things about you and your family also. Do you believe everything you read on the internet?
No.
Do you believe everything you read in the newspaper?
No.
So, are you testifying and claiming that because Mr. Foreman called you Gomer Pyle, you've been painted in a false light?
All right, that wasn't the clip. Let me try to find it because that particular guy definitely destroyed their whole case here. Here we go. Right here.
So you're solely being painted in a false light due to Mr. Walters saying he had sex with your wife.
Mr. Walters does have sex with his wife. Mr. Foreman doesn't.
Good catch on that.
Yeah.
So you're claiming that is the defamation statement is that he said he had sex with your wife.
Yes.
Okay. And that's painted you in a false light.
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
Right here.
I don't know.
Wait, you don't know if your wife's cheating on you or not?
You want to go there?
No, I just want to ask that question because you said we don't know. I just
Been
need
with
the
that
answer.
woman since middle school.
I know.
I would hope she wouldn't. But you know what? Once somebody puts it out there for their fun and entertainment, it's out there. And it's a problem.
So it's something we cannot verify the truth of? Is it a thing that can be verified, true or false?
Ask your client.
Your Honor, I'm going to ask for a direct the witness to answer the question, yes or no, please.
You don't like his answer doesn't mean he didn't answer.
He didn't answer the question. He's told me to ask another person. That is not an answer to the question.
So ask him another question.
Okay.
That was his answer. You didn't like how it came out, but it was his answer. I can't make him say something else. You can ask him another question.
And so are you claiming that Mr. Foreman saying he had sex with your wife is a private fact about your life?
My family is a private part of my life.
About your wife?
Him having an affair with my wife would definitely be a private part of my life if that was occurring.
And that has affected your reputation?
Yes.
Okay. So you're solely being painted in a false
So
light.
The judge also was a real. You could tell he was on the side of the police officers for sure, as you could see there. But man, we got some good stuff. So. We got some other stuff. Let's see. Oh, he brought one of these officers' ex.
They would play Mr. Foreman's song Lemon Pound Cake. Did they take that as a literal fact from your observations?
No.
Were they laughing and joking about it?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Are you familiar with the song WAP?
I think I've heard
Sorry,
it.
no, strike that. I'm going to give you the complete song
Okay.
and then summarize it because I only want to say it once. Are you familiar with the song Wet Ass Pussy?
Yes,
Is that a rap song?
it is.
Has your students played it in class?
Once, and I asked them to please turn it off.
When they were listening to it, did they think that was fact?
No,
So they didn't think that that was depicting anything in real life?
no,
So you didn't have to teach them that wasn't real?
right. No, I did not.
You've heard the song, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you believe it's a literal interpretation?
No,
Would you agree it's derogatory towards women?
no,
Even though it says nasty things about them?
yeah, no. I mean, it's the artist's opinion, I guess. That's the way I feel.
Maybe not an opinion you like, but...
Yeah.
So, Ms. Grooms, has Mr. Foreman's posts about Sean or any of the general posts about the Adams County Sheriff's Department as a whole affected your life any at all?
No,
Boom.
Would you believe it would have affected your life while you were married to Sean?
if it had any effect, I guess that would be the time it would have an effect.
But as his spouse, you would have expected it.
Yes,
Okay. And I don't want you to go into too many detail, but is it fair to say that Mr. Foreman, the posts about the police department and everything had not a damn thing to do with your relationship between you and Sean and why it came to an end?
no, it did not.
So the posts never affected your life, never affected your marriage?
No,
Okay. So any statement to the contrary would be false?
yes,
Boom. Yeah, all these cops, they were all after a cash grab. One of my favorite ones, let's see if they have her, was, where are they? We had one cop, she was like crying. Here we go. We'll find it. Here we go. Yeah. So they made this chick listen to this song. Oh man, let's see if I can find it. With the trial. Here we go. No, that just has her picture. In trial, Lisa. Hey, there's me. Here we go.
Your Honor, would you introduce yourself to the jury, please?
Lisa Phillips,
And Lisa, where do you live?
Adams County.
How long have you lived in Adams County?
Lisa.
Something bigger than yours. If sorry, exhibit plaintiff's 20, Your Honor. Thank
So
you.
here's one of his posts.
Is suing
she
me
turned
for
off his
humiliating
video
her, giving her
cameras.
mental stress, ridicule, and the loss. Go to the next one. Which number is this?
Number 21, and it's a video.
Here we go. Video.
Lieutenant, look at low, Lisa. Stop looking at pussy back there. That's your problem. You always look at pussy and you don't even know how many pussies you've licked. You don't even know how many video cameras you've disconnected.
What number? That was 21.
It's not even a music video.
Did you see that video when it was posted?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the next one.
I didn't expect
Came on a liquor low, Lisa. My ex-wife just like Lisa. She jealous of me.
22.
I don't need to know as much as the record needs to know. I work with me here. Go with it. 22.
22.
Came on a liquor low, Lisa. My ex-wife just like Lisa. She jealous of me and my love chill. That's why she disconnected my account.
Was that the same one over again, or was that a different one?
That is number 22.
That's
the
22.
same.
Lisa, 8.
This is 23.
Can you other
Or
why we
not duplicates. They are, one was posted on October 23rd, 2022. They were posted on his YouTube account on 2 separate occasions. One is like that.
Can we clear that
Thank
up
you.
for the record, Your Honor?
I think you just did.
He posted it
I
to
don't know
all
who was
platforms.
supposed to win.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
You're thinking like I'm thinking. Go ahead.
24. Continue. Number
25.
25.
I'm just assuming I'm going
Video that was
to always pass an anti-slap.
26.
And this is not 26. I apologize, Your Honor. It's 30.
34, just for the record.
Here we go.
Did you see this already in trial court?
Your Honor, when they listed it, I did find it and take a look at it. I was never supplied a copy, but I did find a copy on YouTube.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you.
This one's a fucking banger too.
I wanna know. Liquor Lisa came to town. She loved the pussy all around. From Adams County to the 275. Liquor Lisa, licking every pussy alive. Liquor
his songs go on for like way too long. But here we go. We finally got the end of it.
In all circumstances, the jury finds in favor of the defendant. No plaintiff verdict prevailed. So the matter will be concluded with defense verdicts. Thank you, Mr. Klingler. Thank you, Mr. Osborne. Thank you to the court staff and the Sheriff's Department for security in the building. And we'll go ahead and stand in adjournment. Thank you. You're welcome.
You guys want to go on into the career?
Everybody was just waiting around.
Whatever it is you need.
So anyway, that was pretty much it. That was the whole Afroman trial. It was a clown show, a frivolous lawsuit, if you ask me, an attack on the First Amendment, and all in all, not good. So, I'm glad he prevailed. I'm glad they lost. Right now, this morning, I just heard that their lawyer was asking for the videos for the jury selection, because I'm thinking they're going to appeal and they're going to go after the jury, like the jury wasn't unbiased or anything like that. That, I believe, is what's going to happen next. So I just thought that was kind of crazy. So I just wanted to kind of keep it light today, kind of stay away from the war in Iran kind of stuff. But there was a funny thing I did want to show you guys real quick. I thought was hilarious. So let me just reload it.
Didn't you tell US allies like Japan about the war before attacking Iran?
No, we didn't tell anybody about it because we wanted surprise. Who knows better about surprise than Japan? Okay? Why didn't you tell me about Pearl Harbor? Okay? Right?
Why didn't you?
Anyway, so he made me laugh. He's been pissing me off a lot lately, but he made me laugh. So there you go. I just wanted to keep this one light, like I said, knock some of the dust off. It's been a few months since I've done one of these. And, yeah, you know how it is. Life is crazy. I did put out a couple of short videos. You should check those out. I've been messing around with like electronic EDC stuff, like more like personal security. So I got a Flipper Zero here. It's my new little thing I've been messing with. And yesterday I just got one of these for it. It's like a Wi-Fi chip board, so I can connect it to the Wi-Fi. But before I got the Flipper Zero, I was messing with this. It's called a M5 Stick C2, and it can do a lot of the stuff that the Flipper Zero can, but it can also do a lot of other cool things, a lot more different things. And then I did get a little like antenna so I could do some extra stuff. I'm also getting into like mesh networks and stuff. So I'm thinking of like doing like a couple of mesh nodes, one for me and one for my wife. So what a mesh network is, what this particular one is going to do, it's going to allow for like text communication. Like if there was a communication grid outage, our president of No New Wars just started this new war. So, cyber attacks are not going to be an uncommon thing. They've already had like, like denial of service attacks in big cities like New York and stuff. They found a lot of like foreign people in like, apartment buildings with like 5,000 cell phones and stuff, like getting ready to do these attacks. Some of them have already been done. You've heard about Verizon and AT&T outages and stuff like that. Like, those aren't just random, guys. It's not just an outage, you know what I mean? So I'll probably be putting a video together soon about mesh networks and like communication without like a cell grid, a cell service, cell towers and stuff like that. So it's a pretty cool like system. If you guys don't know about it, look into it. And I see the baby moving too. So it's probably a good time for me to end this here in a minute. But look out for those. I also have a couple of, well, I guess it's really one. I got a new knife I'm going to test out and do a video on that. And so just be on the lookout. Work's been crazy, so as you can see, I'm not really putting out as often as I, should or need to or want to or would like to, but, be on the lookout. And man, that was a crazy trial. It was wild. I don't know what they were thinking that they would actually be able to sue him. So anyway, life's a trip. Anyway, it's a crazy one out there, guys. So remember to stay well regulated. We'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.